Good morning, explorers.
Good morning.
We're in beautiful historic Savannah today.
Yes, so today we're going to walk around and we're going to see all the free and cheap things that we can find in this city. Save you a little bit of money when you come and visit, because you're going to spend a lot. Definitely on Southern food.
Yeah, so make sure you plan for that. Okay, well, we're going to get started. We've got a long day ahead of us, and we're going to probably find ourselves on River Street by the end.
Yep, all right, come on.
Let's go.
Our first stop is actual squares in Savannah. These are all free. There are 22, there used to be 24. Right now we're at Forsyth Square. Behind me is the famous fountain. It was built in 1858. It's modeled after the Place de la Concorde from Paris. I'm sure I'm butchering that. All of these squares though are completely free, and this is just a wonderful way to get out in nature, especially when it's a lot warmer. You'll see a lot of the people from the city come out here and just run and sit and play and all that stuff. The whole park, all these parks are surrounded by these giant, like 300-year-old oak trees. So it's a lot of shade. This park in general is 30 acres and it's just massive.
Forsyth Park was named after the 33rd governor, and you will find a lot of people performing here.
We're here on a Saturday and it looks like there's a lot going on. There's people painting pictures, you got people playing chess behind me, people are selling jewelry, all kinds of stuff. Alright, oopsie, we did something. I brought a beautiful painting.
Yeah, those colors really pop.
Yeah, and it's of the fountain. I love it.
In Forsyth Park, they actually have public events and activities that are planned here. Check online for any sort of details on what the next event is going to be. And they also allow you to have weddings and personal events. This is the infamous Chippewa Square, where you may remember it from the scene from Forrest Gump where he's actually sitting on the bench. However, that bench doesn't really exist. They brought the bench in for the scene. It's also changed a little bit. It used to just be nothing but flat grass, and now it looks like it's a bunch of shrubs. But we believe we've lined up the shot. If you go just behind the statue, you'll notice that it looks a lot like it. One thing to note is that it is very dangerous walking around if you're not paying attention.
Yes.
There are many uneven bricks in the pavement, so just make sure you're mindful of where you step.
And wear sensible shoes, ladies, because you are going to want sneakers in this town.
Definitely.
Like we said, there are 22 squares here. You could spend the whole day walking around. They're all free. And it looks like when they built the city, they planned it so that each square is only a few blocks away from the next. Our next stop is going to take us down to River Street. Unfortunately, those stairs can be kind of crazy at times. Very old cobblestone. So if you come behind the City Hall building, you'll actually find elevators to get down safely if you have trouble. Stop, head down to River Street, come down to the Waving Girl dock, and there's a statue of the Waving Girl. It's very Savannah-like.
right, I think we're gonna go try to catch that ferry now. The next stop is the Savannah Ferry. And this actually connects the River Street to Hutchinson Island. And it runs from 7 a.m. to midnight.
So this is also free, and if you just go past the Waving Girl, you'll find the dock of the ferry. By the end of River Street and the Marriott, past the Waving Girl, you'll find one of the ferry pickups. There are actually 3. There's one here, there's one over there, it says by City Hall on this picture, and then there's one across the bay here at the convention center. So there are 3 stops.
Our next stop is River Street. There are many things to do here. From all the old architecture, all of the different treats that you can try, it's really a great place to check out. You can even people watch, and sometimes they have events going on.
Birds is one of the locations that you can come in and try a free sample. They have tons of different cookies. We try this in Gatlinburg. They're really good.
As always, it's hard to resist. We ended up getting something. You don't have to while you're here, because they do hand out free samples of it or whatever you want, but
Come out and try the free treats.
I dare you to actually try to go without buying something. Bob's your uncle.
Fanny's your aunt.
At the Warehouse Bar and Grill, you actually have an option for the cheapest beer. One cool thing about Savannah is you can have an open container, and it has to be plastic though, it can't be tin or glass.
At River Street Sweets, you can also get some free samples. Of course, you know we're going to end up buying something, but you got to come here and try some free samples at least. Yeah.
I'll take one of those, thank you.
They are so good. We're going to get some prairie lines, I think they're called here.
Yeah.
Our next stop here is the visitor center. You can come here and they have all types of brochures so you can kind of plan out your trip when you're here in Savannah. They have all shopping, attractions, tours, everything that you could do here. Plus, here's a tip. This is probably one of the only places that has a bathroom. So if you're down here and you need to use the restroom, check it out. It's open till 6 p.m.
Our next stop is the JW Marriott. This was a 1912 power plant that has been refurbished into hotels, bars, and restaurants. You can only access it from the boardwalk side, not the River Street side, because they actually require you to have a key card because it is a hotel. They have a chrome-dipped dinosaur and a bunch of other activities and pieces to check out. Let's go take a look. There are multiple entrances into this building. You actually can explore if you want. The hotel does not mind it.
Come in here and check out the architecture because it is really cool. This was an old power plant and look what they've done to it. It's really neat.
All right, we've been walking for quite a bit. We worked up quite a bit of appetite. So we're gonna go check out Dub's Pub and get something to eat.
So this place is awesome. They have all types of pub food. Chicken wings, fried chicken skins, fried cheese curds, fried pickles. But then also, you know, you got your usual flatbreads, baskets, all that stuff, hamburgers. So.
The food has arrived.
It looks delicious.
Yes, it does. I just went with a breakfast burger, they call it. So it's just a burger patty with bacon and a fried egg on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gage got some crab cakes over there.
I did. It looks good. I got the same thing he did, but instead I got chicken and jalapeno beer cheese.
And I ended up getting chicken fingers.
It's full.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're into pub food, definitely check this place out. It was good.
Yeah, I liked a lot of the appetizers. I could go here for just have some desserts.
Right.
I think we're going to leave you here today, and then we'll pick up tomorrow, and we'll check out some more free things to do in Savannah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We are headed to our next stop, which is actually right outside Forsyth Park. I think we are going to try to take the DOT bus.
Yes. There are 18 stops in the city for the DOT. This is a free service that Savannah offers. You can hop on and off. They have different times throughout different days. And this is kind of the map. It takes you all the way down past Forsyth Park, all the way back up to River Street. If you don't feel like walking, but you don't have a lot of money and you don't have a car, this is a great way to see the city of Savannah because it goes all around all the squares and there are 18 different stops. You can get on and off all day long. It's perfect. Plus also when it's cold outside, it's nice and warm in here right now.
All right, that was a fun little trip. That actually is one of the things that we recommend you do that's free.
Yeah, so you get to see the whole city and the driver will tell you information about certain things.
A little bit of a rainy day here.
Yeah.
One thing we did want to note is make sure you look left and right.
Yeah.
Even if it says one way, just be sure you're cognizant of where you're looking.
Yeah, look past the parked cars too because people will come flying.
So our next stop is the Colonial Park Cemetery. This is another free thing that you can do, and it's located on the corner of Abercorn and Oglethorpe.
Yeah, this cemetery was established in 1789. There is a lot of Civil War bodies here and a whole bunch of historical people.
Okay, well, let's go take a look inside.
All right.
There are over 80 cemeteries in Chatham County, but there are 6 maintained cemeteries by the city of Savannah. We actually, in another video, had visited the Bonaventure Cemetery, which is in Thunderbolt.
And that cemetery is amazing.
It is a massive cemetery as well. Yeah. You could spend a whole day there if you really wanted. So we'll show you a couple clips from that video, and then I think we're going to move on to the next stop.
All right, our last suggestion is to take a walking tour. And I know what you're thinking, walking tours are expensive, but we found a place called freesavannahtours.com. They charge $285, which is just a maintenance fee for their website. It's a 90-minute tour, and there is people who know the whole city in and out, and they will tell you all kinds of stories about it. Now, if you don't want to do that and you want to just do a self-guided, you can do research about all the different places here in Savannah, and you can do your own walking tour. We'll put a couple links down below of things that we found online, of different houses you might want to check out, different places you might want to see, restaurants you might want to eat at, squares you should check out, all that stuff. So it is definitely a great way to save money and also have a fun day in Savannah.
Okay, explorers, I think this is where we're going to leave you. We hope you enjoyed our tour around Savannah for cheap and free things to do.
Yeah, we know that there's tons of things to do here that cost money, so we're hoping that if you sprinkle a few of these in, you'll save a few bucks. We had a wonderful time here in Savannah, as always. This town is magnificent, and it's so old and just worth at least exploring at least once in your life.
Yeah, we recommend at least getting out here once.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as always, thank you for coming along with us. Keep exploring.
And we'll see you on the next one.
This is Chippewa Square, the famous scene. You actually can come down here and there's a lot of free samples of things to try. Very good sweets. No, that doesn't sound right. Okay, fun to people watch, fun to play.
Yeah, they're 90-minute tours. They're given by people who know the whole city. Let me try that again one more time.